In the second part of how to build a mashup, we'll create a value stream and plot temperature and humidity values on label charts. A value stream is a ThingWorx element that, once associated with a thing, will store the values of the properties we choose to log. The values will be stored over time, providing us with time series information about the HDU to 1D Thing property values. A more detailed tutorial about value streams can be found on the wiki pages of the community site. To create a value stream, go to the ThingWorx composer and select the option value stream from the data storage section on the home tab. Next, click the plus new button. Select value stream as an option. Note that remote value stream is used when the value stream is not locally stored on your computer. Name the new value stream HDU to 1D process value stream in the general information section. Tag it with the tag we created for this tutorial and save it. Now go back to the HDU to 1D thing, open it in edit mode and add the previously created value stream in the value stream field. Type HDU to 1D and the HDU to 1D process value stream should appear as an option. Select it. Next, we will set the temperature and humidity logged property as true, so that they will be stored in the associated value stream. Go to the property section of the HDU to 1D thing and click the edit property icon for the temperature. Next, click the logged checkbox. Click done and do the same thing for the humidity property. Next, click Save to save the changes we made to the HDU to 1D thing. Now that we have our value stream set up to collect data about temperature and humidity values sent from the HDU to 1D sensor, we can display these values in our HDU to 1D mashup on label chart widgets. Note that values will be stored in the stream only when the Edge microserver is running on the Intel Galileo. Otherwise, the values set for temperature and humidity will be 0. Next, we will update the HDU to 1D mashup to plot the temperature and humidity values on label charts. Open the HDU to 1D mashup in edit mode. Click the green plus icon on the thing HDU to 1D thing black line and add the query property history service. Click the checkbox under Mashup Loaded so that our data will be queried when the mashup loads without the need to take any other action like clicking on a button to trigger the service. You should now be able to see the query property history under the thing HDU to 1D thing. Next, we will add two label chart widgets to plot the temperature and humidity historical data. Drag and drop a label chart widget in the layout under the temperature gauge and another one under the humidity gauge. You can also resize them. Next, drag and drop all data from the HDU to 1D thing query property history service on each of the two previously added label charts and bind it to their data property. You should now see the following bindings when clicking on the query property history service. Next, we will configure the two label chart widgets. Click the label chart widget under the temperature gauge and set the following options in the properties area. The chart type to line/marker, the x-axis field to timestamp, the x-axis format to hour, minutes, seconds, and whether it is AM or PM, the x-axis label type to date/time, the data field 1 to temperature, and the data label 1 to temperature. Do the same thing for the other label chart using humidity for data field 2 and for data label 2. Save the mashup and view it. It is possible that you don't see any data plotted on the two label charts. This will happen if you have created the value stream after disconnecting the Intel Galileo and you haven't connected it anymore since then. Connect the Intel Galileo again and upload the ThingWorx temp.umi.ino file. Wait for a while and refresh your mashup view page. You should be able to see the stored data. The values displayed on the two gauges will be the ones pushed to ThingWorx by the Edge microserver file when the mashup is loaded. To be able to see an updated value of the temperature and humidity properties, we need to use an auto refresh widget. Drag and drop an auto refresh widget below the two gauges. Next, click the Auto Refresh widget to bring up its properties. Set the refresh interval to 5 seconds. Next, click the Auto Refresh widget, hover over the little arrow in the left corner, and drag and drop the refresh action on the Get Properties and Query Property History services of the HDU to 1D Thing. This will trigger the two services every 5 seconds. You should see the following bindings when clicking on the Auto Refresh widget. Save the Mashup and view it. The properties will be updated automatically every 5 seconds. If you want to update them right away, click Refresh Now. To see perceptible changes, hold the temperature sensor for a few seconds in your hand. This should change both the temperature and humidity values, which will then be reflected in the Mashup upon refresh.